Hi, I'm Scott Perdue, and today FlyWire is going to review the Best Tug Bravo. It's currently called the Bravo. When this first came out, it was called the Echo. And it's good to, I believe this one's good to 8,000 pounds. So come along for the ride. We're going to take a look at all the features and talk about the pros and the cons of this thing and see whether you think it might be the best one for you. All right, today we're looking at the Bravo Best Tugs version, and you end up using this winch right here to attach to the nose wheel with this bridle and that strap, and then pull it up on this platform and then snug it up against this chalk, and then you can move it around and do it where you want. It's got pretty big tires. It's electrically driven. One of the cool things about this particular tug is over here you can see it's got air. This is the air compressor hose. So you want to fill the tires, you got to fill the tires, you can do that pretty easy. This version also has a pick-off so you can jump the airplane if you need, both 12 volt and 24 volt, 28 volt, whatever you like. All the batteries, of course, are right inside there. And then here's the strap. And this is enough extra line to put on the Bonanza when we get it ready to tow it out here in a second. A couple of the other features right here is we have a USB charger. So while you're towing your airplane, you can stick your phone in the pocket and charge it, which is kind of an interesting option. Let's see, what else do we have here? Coming on right here we have, let's try the air compressor. Real quick, it's got air pressure there, and you have two speeds, low and high. And here's the throttle. It's a hand grip throttle like a motorcycle. And here's some LED lights to tell you what the system is. And there's the battery indicator. And we can turn the lights on for operation at night. There's the LED light there, that works really well. Don't need it today. And you can go push, or you want to go forward, or pull, or you want to go backwards. And it works pretty well. It's got a computer controller in there to figure out just how quickly to apply the power, so it reduces the stress on the nose gear as well as stop. So it computes that and figures that out. This one also has a fire extinguisher in case you're needing that. You can adjust it a few different ways right there, and this is how you charge it. Just plug that in and off you go. So that's a quick look at the Best Tug walk around, and what we'll do here in a minute is we'll put it on the airplane and see how it works. I went ahead and took the liberty of repositioning the tug. It's kind of tight in my hangar here, the way it has to fit, with the Skywagon over here in this corner and the Stearman in this corner. The Bonanza just fits in right about here. The drawback of the Best Tug is it's a bit long, so it makes it a little bit hard to maneuver, and so I went ahead and set it up. So right now, what I'd like to do is let's hook this thing up, and then we'll take it outside and see how it works. All right, the first thing you have to do is you have to have enough slack in the line for it to make it. And then you take this bridle, put it around the gear like this, hook it into the clip, make sure it's riding on top of the follower there. See, we can just be really slow and very deliberate about how fast we want it to go, and that's actually full throttle right there in the low speed setting. Go down the incline. Just be careful going down the incline. We don't want to get going too fast, put too much stress on things. With the Bonanza, you got to be careful about not overturning its nose gear limit. This isn't a lazy Susan on the best tug Bravo, so you got to be a little careful of that. And there it's kind of lined up. We'll swing it around here and we'll line it up for our engine start. All right, now we have the tug in position. I'm going to go ahead and take it off, take the nose gear off the tug. So release the gear and we're going to take off. For the Bonanza, we need about 10 turns of slack. We'll unhook it right here. Pull the slack out, lay it on the side. I don't need to put any air in the tires, they're good for right now, so let's get ready and go flying. Still in reverse, and off we go. It's as easy as that. Get it out of the way. And that's its smart brain trying to figure everything out and stop it just right. And once it stops, it puts a parking brake on, automatic parking brake. I think that's a pretty good feature. So we'll just turn that off real quick. So there you have the best tug, Bravo. Currently sold Bravo, and this is an 8,000 pounder. Excellent tug, makes everything pretty easy. The only drawbacks really are, in my view, is it's so long that it makes it a little tight in tight hangar spaces and stuff like that. So that's the biggest consideration. The batteries are excellent. They last a really, really long time. I've never had to worry about that. You just plug it in, once a month or something like that, and charge it up, and it's good to go. So there's the best tug, Bravo. It's a wonderful choice. That's FlyWire's review of Best Tugs Bravo. Excellent tug overall. Batteries last for months, literally. It's well designed, well built, really well built, and well engineered. I really like that aspect of it. That appeals to me. It handles tail wheels and it handles nose wheels with no problems at all. I actually bought it to move a T6 around, and it handled the airplane just fine. The only drawbacks I see in the tug are the winch. It's a little bit older style system, but it works fine. It's not hard to do. And the fact that it's so long. I did buy it for a T6, but I sold the airplane, and now in this hangar it's a little bit unwieldy, a little bit too large for me to move things around. It's a little bit too tight. See if we can cram any more airplanes in here, right? So, if you like the video, please hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you'd like me to review. And thanks for watching. See you next time on FlyWire.